When you know who you are, then you can go and find your why. Every product in the world is a solution to a problem.
How can people find their why naman in their lives?
If my identity was just based on I'm a public servant, what if I can't anymore? What would be my life's meaning? There's always a choice we make every day. Lahat ng tao importante. It's something that has changed me, changed how I see life. I have one life to live here.
What are some signs that you're actually living your purpose?
The journey is so important. Your goal is not to know it already. There was something that was creeping in my ego and my pride. Dapat kilala mo kung sino ka talaga. My success is very dependent on my relationship with my God.
Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk, Small Conversations with huge impact. My name is Alec Cuenca, and before anything else, I'd like to thank each and every single one of you for being here, for clicking on the show. I know na inaabangan nyo talaga kung sino ang mga magiging guest natin for the show, but today, I'm just super excited because we have a guest that I have been connecting to for quite some time na online, but I think this is the first time na nakita kami in person because he's gonna share all about his amazing book right here. Ayan, nakikita nyo yan. It's called Design Your Life. And our guest for today is the senior pastor of Victory Makati. But more importantly, he's written over 5 books all about helping people just navigate through life. And I'm really, really excited kasi etong librong to, kita nyo naman sa title pa lang, alam ko na lahat ng nakikinig dito ay talagang matutulungan. This is Design Your Life, and let's all welcome to the show none other than Dennis C. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Alec. Thank you for having me. So excited to meet you finally. I think our first meeting was during the pandemic,
Yeah.
where we had our Zoom
Yes.
podcast. So really excited to
Yeah.
share my book for this episode.
Yes, and again, thank you so much for sharing your time. I know busy, hectic. I think no last time na nag-schedule tayo, nasa States ka pa or nasa ibang
nasa
lugar?
Australia, yes.
Nasa Australia, yeah. But I'm just really, really excited. The moment na in-announce mo na may bagong libro ka, and nakita ko yung book cover, sabi ko, yes, please, I gotta have Dennis on the show to kind of help people because parang tinanong mo rin sa akin, like, sino bang mga nakikinig dito? I think people here are really pondering on that question. More on, like, sometimes they're living in an autopilot mode na and they feel na, oo nga, parang wait lang, this is not the life that I intended to live.
Yeah.
Parang there's something more. But before we dive deeper into that, maybe can you share a little bit about what inspired you to write this book?
You know, this etong book was really in my manuscript for I think 3 years already. But 2 years ago, Alec, I got sick. And I thought it might have been the end of my life. So we were looking at two options. That I have cancer somewhere in my back, or I had autoimmune disease. That I will be bent over enough till I'm really old. So it came up positive that I had autoimmune. So they had to do further testing. And then I had to wait if it's really cancer. So I knew I had this manuscript. But then, naku Lord, baka kunin mo na ako, Lord. You know, and you know, after that 6 months of just being in the hospital, being at home, couldn't move. My wife had to support me. I knew I had to write this book. I had to publish this book already. So I started really writing it down. I was thinking about my sons. I was thinking about the church I was pastoring. A lot of young people, a lot of 20 to 30 years old in my church. Like, parang kailangan ng guide on how you are to design the life that God has for you. And I think that has been burning in my heart. So I said, I need to write this book. And that's why I'm able to publish this now. And I had the framework for this book that hopefully could help thousands of people when they read this.
Yeah. I am very, very excited to read this. But I guess I want to deep dive into that already. What's the framework? Can you give us like a summary of what that is?
All right. The framework of the book, well, first of all, it's a framework. It's not like, eto gawin mo. It's not the best practices. Because I'm now 45. When I was younger, I tend to go, sige nga, how did you do it? I'll just copy you. Now that you grow older, you realize some things you do, I can't do.
Yeah.
Like, may different gifting, skill sets tayong lahat. But frameworks are like concepts and theories that when you put into practice, the manifestations and applications might be different, but the spirit is there. And that's why it's a framework that I put in this book. So it's 6 P's of framework on how you need to design your life. The first one is personhood. Kilalanin mo sino ka. Second is purpose. Know your why. When you know who you are, then you can go and find your why. You know, you don't start with your why because a lot of people, again, growing a little more older, I started with why before, but if I don't know my identity, who I am, pwede akong sirain ng why ko eh. Di ba? Maraming, alam ko yung purpose ko, yumaman ako, naging, I became successful, but it ate me up because my identity was on success. Because my personhood was based on that success.
Yeah.
So you got to know who you are first. Personhood, then purpose. Then third is pain. What pain or what problem are you trying to solve? Ako, this is key in all of my coaching. When I ask this question, napapagano yung mga teka lang, hindi ko naisip yan ah. What problem are you trying to solve? Every business in the world, every product in the world is a solution to a problem. Every day you wake up and you solve problems. So that's pain. Fourth P is power. Ano yung binigay sa ni Lord na strength? Alamin mo saan ka magaling. Right? The power would also be with 2 things, no? Which is directly linked to the 5th one, which is preparation. There's 2 things you need to work on, which is your skill set and your mindset. Right? So marami kasi pumipili lang sila ng isa eh. Mindset lang, di ba? Hindi pwede yan, di ba? Hindi ka papayat pag mindset lang. Hindi ka rin yayaman pag mindset lang, di ba? Yayaman ako, mag-manifest ako. That's why I would always say, pag manifest ka lang, manifest ka rin. Okay? So, you can't be just all mindset. There's skills that you need to develop, and this is the real world. Right? And so, you go through that preparation, and lastly is the partnership or the collaboration with people, the people that God would bring into your life. There are key relationships that would bring you towards that God-given destiny that you have, and you've got to be aware of those people. So yun yung 6 P's ng book.
Oh my gosh, I think we're gonna have such an amazing time together. I have so many questions, but I love it. Personhood, which is basically the identity. I love the word personhood. You also have your purpose, which is the why.
Yeah.
Tama ba? And then the problem, the pain.
Yeah.
And then the power, which is the mindset and the skill set. And then the preparation and then partnership.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I guess I want to go first. I think nung sinabi mo pa lang siya, napa-question mark na talaga ako na because there's this book by Simon Sinek.
Yeah.
Start
I love
with
the
why.
author, by the way. Not challenging his concept.
Okay, yeah. But basically, because I think there's also parang misconception when it comes to like the book itself na parang, start with why. They think na, okay, you start with why. Parang inisip na it's all about
Right.
that. I haven't read the book, okay? For disclaimer. But there's this concept and I've always been seeing this na laging start with your why. But you're telling that you should start with your personhood first before why.
Yes.
Can you explain on that?
All right. When I started with my purpose, example, there was a time that I felt like, I'm going to write books that would influence millions of people. I had a blog, reach millions of readers annually. Pero at that time, may lumabas sa akin na insecurity ko. When I was starting to get so many hits and my website was crashing, you know what I would do? Alec, nagko-confessional na ako dito. Bro, almost every 30 minutes, I would check the analytics. It was destroying me. There was something that was creeping in my ego and my pride that I knew I was not doing it anymore for its purpose kasi yung personhood ko, hinahanap ko sa affirmation at applause ng tao. Sabi ko, masisira ako nito. I've counseled so many people and coached so many people and even pastored many people who've made it really well in life. Yet, the family is destroyed. Character is not established. Why? The identity or the personhood kasi hindi siya established. Dapat kilala mo kung sino ka talaga.
Yeah.
Start with who you are, right? And I think throughout, even in school, they teach us di ba? Sino nagde-define sa'yo? Di ba? And you have the body, the soul, and the spirit. And that's where I tackled my first thing. And I knew when I started with personhood, some people might be turned off now with the book and say, pero I cannot not start with it, right? My success is very dependent on my relationship with my God. Diba? Lahat tayo may faith eh.
Yeah.
Kahit na ano sabihin mo. We have different kinds of faith. But all of us, we have that faith or belief system eh. Diba? Kung saan all of my life decision would be the POV, would be that perspective, that faith perspective that I have. I'm a Christian. And so my identity is really found in Christ. Body, soul, spirit. Marami sa body. Ano ibig sabihin ng body? Pag yung identity mo, yung personhood mo, nasa katawan mo lang, pogi ka, mayaman ka, si apelido mo, Cuenca, yung mga ganon, di ba? Parang, di ba? It's all externals. You know naman na you're just one scandal or one cancel culture away. You're done.
Yeah.
Or tumaba ka, yung dating Mr. Fit is now Mr. Fat, di ba? Parang, yung akala mo, ito yung magbibigay sa akin ng identity, affirmation ng tao, could be destroyed. Yun nga sabi ko, nagkasakit ako 2 years ago.
Yeah.
If my identity was just based on I'm a public servant, I pastor, I help people, now, what if I can't anymore? What would be my life's meaning?
Yeah.
Baka ma-depress ako niyan. Kasi walang
Which is nangyayari talaga.
Which nangyayari talaga. And I counsel a lot and coach a lot of people like that. Kaya alam ko, sabi ko, no, it should be personhood. You have to know who you are, your identity.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's my take on that, no? That you have to be firm kung sino ka ba talaga sa mata ng Diyos. Who are you? Because you've got to find your identity somewhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Very interesting take. And I guess the follow-up question on that is kasi there's so many people na, okay, sige, Pastor, you said I need to establish who I am. But I don't know who I am. Di ko alam kung sino ako. Paano ko malalaman yon?
Yeah.
Is there a framework that you follow, or is there like a specific steps on how could you establish who you really are and not be attached dun sa physical na ikaw?
Right. Well, throughout history, you see there's always origin stories. Where did you originate? Who created you? Right? As a Christian, that's my perspective. Dahil Christian ako, naniniwala ako, it's God who created me. My identity is not based on my wealth or on my family name, C. Hindi naman Henry C, no? But it cannot be there. Why? Because if my business fails, then I'll be sad.
Yeah.
Then there's no more hope. Right? My identity should be based on something that's more eternal, not temporal. Yun yung sabi ko, pag body, tatanda ka rin eh, magkakasakit ka rin eh. Pag soul, which is the mind, the seat of the emotion, right? It's your emotion goes up and down. Eh. I can't base it there also. That's why a lot of marriages fail because they base it there on the emotion. Hindi na kita love. Hindi na tayo compatible. No? May tinatawag na spirit eh. Yan yung eternal eh. Di ba? And that's the one that connects you to God or to your creator. Or how other would people say, they're God, right? But that's very important. Your origin story, who created you, is very important. That's the first part of the book where I talked about the Genesis, the origin story of how humans were created.
Yeah.
We were created in the image and likeness of God. Grabe yun. For the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords to say, I created humans in my image and my likeness. Ang daming implication. Alec, you're created in the image and likeness of God. You have intrinsic value. You have no price tag. I couldn't even pay. That's how valuable you are. Imagine if everybody thinks this way. I'm valuable. In short, love life ko magiging better. I'll make good decisions. Why? I'm valuable. Don't treat me like trash. I know my identity.
Yeah.
I'm loved by God. I'm affirmed by God. Right? I'm a child of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. So wag mo lang ako basta gaganyanin. In the same way, if every human sees every human as created in that image and likeness, what will I do? Tataas ang respect. Love for each other, understanding, collaboration. Sobrang sarap ng world if we understand personhood. But sad to say, a lot of people don't understand personhood.
Yeah.
Right.
That is so eye-opening. Thank you so much for sharing that. Parang what I'm getting is, if we focus on the physical, which is kind of like the manifestation of what ano yung mga circumstances na nangyari sa atin. Kasi yun ang mga hindi mo naman napipili eh. And then, but if you also focus on just the soul, the mind, or the seat of the emotion, somehow, or parang, it varies.
It varies,
It varies, so hindi rin siya ganun ka-solid na foundation for you. But if clear ka on the eternal aspect, or let's say, I love what you said also, the Genesis part, na parang, lahat tayo meron talagang, I think dito rin nagfo-fall yung word na values.
Yes.
Parang iniisip ng mga tao, pag sinabing values, respect, compassion, but the value can also mean who am I, or yung intrinsic value na meron
Yes.
ako. And if ang maaalala lang natin is we're created in the likeness of our God, then we have unlimited value,
Yeah,
you could say.
right.
Na, now, the soul will parang after effect na lang siya. And then the
Right.
physical will
Yes.
be manifested.
Everything just follows because you understand your identity.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
question is, why do you think people are having a hard time connecting to that?
I think number one problem that I see is just the awareness that I am not my own God. Yeah, I don't write. Yeah, one of the concept of the book is, di ba, we always say either a Christian would say God is the author of my life, or kung wala kang God, I'm the author of my life. Basically, I challenge both premise. The premise is in life, para tayong video game ni Mario, naglalakad ka, si God nagbigay ng mga factors dyan, may star, may mushroom, may fireball, di ba? I've given you everything in the world. Genesis, the origin story. It's up to you to tap into that. The blessings of God, the power of God, the anointing of God, right? And whatever relationship God has placed in your life to flourish you. And I think that's the part we play. We collaborate with our creator towards finding that, so that my identity would not be based on ako kasi author ng life ko eh. Paano pag gumiba ka? Tapos ka na rin. Author of your life. Yun nga nangyari sa Titanic, di ba? Di ba? O sige, the ship that even God cannot, di ba, destroy. Look what happened on the first try, right? Or some people na yung si Lord na bahala, wala akong gagawin. Bababa na lang yung pera. Bababa na lang yung success. I don't think God works that way. I've never seen it that way in my 45 years of existence. There's always a choice we make every day.
Yeah.
Even the choice of our personhood. Where do I base my identity? Is it in the world? The world tells you pag may mayaman ka, pogi ka, matangkad ka, singkit ka, maputi ka, then different yung pagtrato ko sa'yo. That's why all these injustices happen, because we have to go back to the origin eh. Lahat ng tao importante.
Yeah.
Kahit anong kulay, black, white, yellow, doesn't matter. We're all valuable.
Yeah.
And that's where I find my being.
Okay. I want to challenge you a little bit
Yeah.
on this. Do you think there's a right sense of value or right set of values? And do you think there's a wrong set of values na people, use or have?
There's a temporal value and there's an eternal one. Ano sabi? Si Jesus na lang. Sabi ni Lord, di ba? Do not be anxious about anything. Right? Look at the birds of the air. Right? Look at them. They don't worry about the food, the lilies of the field. Why? Isn't your body more important than clothes? Di ba? And isn't isn't your body more important than clothing? Isn't more than food? And then your clothing more important than, I forgot what he said. There were two things always that he was comparing to. The temporal and the eternal. Pag tinignan mo ang tao, mahilig tayo, we go to church every Sunday. Everybody goes to church. Ang tanong naman, what church eh? The church that we go to is either the mall, where all the temporal values are. Food, clothing, di ba? Pang massage, pang spa, di ba?
Relaxation, yeah.
Si Lord sabi niya, hindi, may mas importante, body, health, life, okay? More than all this clothing, life is more important. Yung life pala yung isa. Di ba? So, you've got choices. Do I put 80% of my energy towards the temporal, or do I put it towards what's more eternal? What truly matters, di ba? Nagtetela kami, Alec. I grew up in Divisoria. That's my job, right? Sa Divisoria, ang tela na to, during my time, 90s, this was like 60 pesos per yard. For my size, which is extra small, and then mga 2.5 yards ako.
Okay.
So technically 60, 120, around 150 pesos ang isang long sleeves para sa akin. right? That's the value of that, right? So, alam ko ang value nito. Pero something happens when you put a label in it.
Mm-hmm.
Nilagyan ko to ng crocodile, yung 150, nagiging 8,000 to 10,000. Crocodile lang nilagay ko na may letter L. Di ba? Parang, what happened? The label. The label is very important. And that's part of life. That's part of personhood. All of us are the same. But then the label, my label is Genesis 1, 26, 27. Let us make man in our own image. In the image of God, He created them. And in His likeness, male and female, He created them. Changes everything for me. Parang nilagyan ako ng crocodile. Di ba? Pero yung crocodile nga, mura pa yun eh. Ito, intrinsic eh. So, anong inahabol mo? Yung temporal o yung, alam mong, malalim to eh.
Yeah.
Actually, nung nasa hospital ako, iba na yung mga tanong ko eh. Kaya, change perspective na ako after nun eh. 43 ako nun eh. Nung nagkasakit ako. Kasi hindi ko na alam, baka ganito na ako for the rest of my life. Everything that I've worked for, fame, followers, influence, pag nasa kama ka na at hindi ka makagalaw, and my wife was the one siya nagpapaligo sa akin eh. I can't move. Alec, going to the CR was 30-minute exercise. Imagine mo, 3 nurse, angatin ako para maglakad ako na parang robot for 30 minutes to go to the CR, which was before 10 seconds, 5 seconds. When you were there, you now start to see, Lord, ano pang gagawin ko sa buhay? Ganito na ba to? Right? That's where the affirmation from the Lord came in. Hindi, importante nga. Anak kita, mahal kita. May plano pa ako sa'yo. Yeah. Yun yung fighting spirit ko nun eh. Hindi, kaya pa to. Hindi ako iwan ni Lord. Now, kung kunin ako ni Lord, hindi naman iwan ni Lord yung pamilya ko. Hindi ko na rin alam. I had no answers to even my own questions. Yeah. But I just knew my identity was based on something that's more permanent than just temporal.
Yeah.
Kaya ano na kami ni Tammy nun? Family meeting na kami after eh. O yung binabalak nating lupang bibilhin. Kaano ka-importante to? Wala na eh. Pag may sakit ka, Alec, benta mo yan para tumagal ka pa ng 1 taon, 2 taon. Even the property won't make any... Parang ang liit na lang pala ng value ng lupa para lang mabuhay pa ako ng 1 taon or... Di ba? Wow! Parang doon ako na ano eh. Shucks, I've been... Even as somebody of the faith, pwede rin pala ako ma-defocus on the temporal. No? Dapat maganda damit ko. Dapat, doon nakadamit kang may biyak sa likod, di ba? Kasi that's the only shirt that I have. You see, parang it becomes clearer. When there's crisis, brings you so much clarity of what's truly valuable. Right? And I know it's not a famous message to share, but it's something that has changed me, changed how I see life, changed even my mission. Because I understand, I have one life to live here. I need to maximize that life. I need to design that life the way God wants me to live this. Kung ilang years pa ako dito sa mundo.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. I can't imagine the the questions that you had going through all of that. But you know, I'm really happy na you found the strength to really ask those difficult questions na parang mahalaga pa ba to?
Yeah.
Ano ba ito ba mahalaga pa to? But as you said na when you again remember na your intrinsic value, parang all the other stuff lumalabas yung totoong value nila in a sense na parang they're just, you know, temporary value as well. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. Now, I guess that also ties it up dun sa pangalawa. Kasi ang question ko naman sa'yo, after going through that and after like realizing, okay, eto ang identity ko. How did you find your why now? Because your why evolved.
Yes,
tama ba?
right.
It changed after
it
that.
was finalized after that. Yeah.
It was finalized. So can you go through what happened there? And then, of course, you know, can you share a little bit about how can people find their why naman in their lives? While not having to need to go through what you've
Right,
gone
yeah.
through. Yeah.
Well, there's this life coach named Donald Miller, best-selling author, businessman. And he said, it is really good while you're still young to write your eulogy and then read it every day because that's your why. Ito yung gusto kong sinasabi ng mga tao pag nandun na ako sa Cabao. It's your eulogy. What would people say about me? What life have I built? Right? And here's the sad truth, no, Alec. Ako, nasa funeral ako almost every month. Meron akong funeral na inattendan. In the funeral, in a room, you have many rows. First, second row, last 7, 8, 9 rows. Right? Ang first and second row, yan yung the most important people in your life. Yan yung talagang umiyak, araw-araw nandyan yan. Yan yung mag-ayos ng papeles mo, ng lahat. Yan yung bibisita sa'yo, even when your year's gone. The 7, 8, 9 are your business associates, nakilala mo sa party, natulungan mo, nabigyan mo ng pera. The 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Here's the question. How many of our energy have we poured out to 7, 8, 9 rather than 1, 2, 3 rows? That's why the eulogy is so important. Because it makes you rethink. Maganda talaga minsan na pag busy ka na, pag busy tayo, minsan ang energy ko, 80% nandito sa 7, 8, 9. Uuwi ako sa pinaka-importante mga tao sa buhay ko, bibigay ko yung tira, leftover. Diba? And even with our purpose, is the same way. Because we're so distracted with the world, because the world will tell you, do this, this should be your goal. Many people would tell us what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Rather than us designing it. Di ba? Ang tawag ko dyan, you're living by default, not by design. O, so ba't mo yung ginagawa? Sabi kasi, how many 35-year-old today why are you doing that? They'll say, sabi, yun daw kasi yung kikita ng pera eh. Sino yung sabi? Sila. Andiyan pa ba sila? Wala, narinig ko lang eh. You're living by default. The problem with default kasi is, whatever the world gives you, you just accept. Design kasi is saying, okay, not this one, I've designed something.
Yeah.
And I'm putting my bet that this might work.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee in life, by the way, Alec. Kaya ang hirap din na there's no like, this is the way. If you do design your life, you're going to be successful for the rest.
Yeah.
I cannot say that, di ba? This would make you think this would not guarantee success. But it's still good for you to say, teka lang, default ba yan o design? Paano ka napunta dyan? Marriages, same way. Paano kayo napunta dyan? Na sobrang di na kayo in love? Because you live by default. Bakit naging ganun pera mo na wala lahat?
Yeah.
Yung business mo, paano nang mismanage yan? Default. Not design. Pag clear ka sa design mo, may values ka, meron ka mga rules for life.
Yeah.
I follow my philosophy. I stay true to my philosophy.
Yeah.
And then I'm able to stick with it because that's the design.
Yeah.
Purpose is like that.
Yeah.
Hindi ko masasabi anong purpose mo, Alec eh. You have to be the one to write it down. Sabi ko nga, 44 bago, 43 ko nasulat yung purpose ko.
Yeah.
Sa tagal ko nang I teach goal setting. I'm a speaker. Imagine. And I teach all this. But imagine at 43, I'm able to write and say, no matter what job I have, whether it's a pastor, a businessman, or a retiree in the future, now I know what I'm doing. It will all boil down to this mission purpose that I have.
Yeah.
Right? So, parang doon ako, parang saya ko na. Thank you, Lord, na nakuha ko rin.
Yeah.
After 40 years of journey, yeah, I'm able to live it out, di ba?
Yeah. Kasi hindi na lang attached sa title or sa mismong sa work.
Right.
Parang now the work can vary but like the mission or the purpose stays the same.
Right.
Parang
Yeah.
ganun. And are there signs kasi for sure maybe some people experience it maybe faster in their lives or
Right.
mga 20s siguro they feel na they're already living their purpose. Some people experience it later in life, like 50s. Doon pa lang din realize na ito pala ang purpose ko. Like what are some signs that you're actually living your purpose?
Okay. Oh, well, it's hard to say kunya 20s gets ko na or 30s gets ko na. Ang life kasi it's a journey eh. Sabi nga ni Miley, it's the climb daw. So, it's that the journey is so important. Your goal is not to know it already. The goal is for you to be aware of that journey. No? So, nung 20 plus, akala ko, alam ko na rin eh.
Yeah.
Di ba? I was living the life. Author ako. Invited left, right, helping so many people. I made it, bro. Parang, ang dami kong bashers. Tuwa ako. Di ba? Parang, that was the life, right? Na parang, wow, people are reading my work. And then it hits you. Sabi ko nga, nag-vlog ako dati. Million readers. And then the video came. May challenge ata ako sa looks ko, no? Hindi ako pang video. No? Hindi ako pang video. Or hindi ako, I don't like the video.
Yeah.
In less than a year, it was like, nobody was reading my work. Because I didn't want to go to video. I didn't adapt. And I was busy. Yeah. So now, wala na lahat. Yun na yun. Wow. 5 years ko tong binild. Everyday blogging. Gone. Imagine the challenge in the identity and the purpose during that time. Parang, wow. I feel insignificant. I feel like, that's why I stopped writing also. And this is like my pause and then this book. Right? Because I had to go back to the framework of the personhood and the purpose. No? So bakit ko nga to ginagawa? Analytics ba to? Pera ba to? Hindi ako tatagal pag yan yun eh. It has to be a deeper calling. So you have a job, you have a career, and then you have a calling.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people, they have jobs. They do it for the money. It's a job. I can quit tomorrow. It's a job.
Yeah.
I'll find another one. Career is something else. Career is, I have a job, I want to be good at it. So I build it to become a career until maybe I retired 60.
Yeah.
It's a career. My work in the church, most likely hanggang 60 lang yan kasi they can't pay me na at 60. Right? Tanda ko na, tapos energy ko mababa. So it's not gonna work that way. But the calling is different. Even if I'm 75, I know what I'm doing. Kahit saan field ako ilagay, pag nahanap mo yung calling mo kasi, it makes it clearer for you. So you have to make that calling statement, yung eulogy mo. Out of that, mahanap mo yung calling mo eh.
Yeah.
Ito pala gagawin ko. Kahit anong era ng buhay ko, the content creator Alec, the father Alec, whatever era that is, I understand my calling.
Yeah.
And I stick to that calling that God has given me.